So aerial photography actually dates back to around 1860, when the first surviving aerial photo was taken from a hot air balloon over Boston. Ever since then, we've looked for innovative and new ways to get our cameras up in the air. Hey everyone, Jason Schappert here of RemotePilot101.com with another little SUAS update and just some great insights into aerial photography. Today we're going to start by looking at how far, honestly, aerial photography has come and what you want to look for if drone photography or photography with your drone is your main goal. Techniques for great drone photography, some results as well, and what some of the best drone photographers out there are actually up to. You know, one of the biggest appeals to drones is their ability to give us a bird's eye view of the world without the high costs associated with flying, say, a helicopter or an airplane. But how did we even get here to start? So after the photo taken of Boston from a hot air balloon photography quickly gained the interest of the Union Army to actually spy on Confederate troops in 1862. Aerial photography continued to evolve with kites developed to hold photography equipment. And in 1882, a meteorologist managed to use a slow-burning fuse to propel a kite through the air and take photos. The next big leap in technology, we could say, came in 1907 when the Germans started using pigeons to carry cameras. The Pigeon Corps, it was called, and assisted the Bavarian soldiers with intelligence collection. Aerial photography then grew leaps and bounds during the World Wars I and II, driving a need for better quality photography equipment. Smaller, faster planes employed for surveillance meant that photographs need to be taken at higher altitudes and at faster speeds. By the mid-1940s, a suborbital rocket took a photo 65 miles from Earth. By the 1960s, we had a view of Earth from the moon. Now, we can't get our drones up more than 400 feet AGL or 400 feet from a structure here in the United States, but the views we still have from our drones are stunning our friends, certainly on social media, and adding new dimensions to visual storytelling. Let's dive into what it takes to get those eye-catching images that are helping change the way we see the world. So, what should a photographer look for when selecting a drone? There are many different technical specifications to choose from. We're going to focus on three things to consider: image quality, portability, and cost. If you have other things to look for you want to share, just please let us know in the comments. You can make that exhaustive list in the comments if you so desire. My personal favorite, though, for drone photography right now is the DJI Mavic 2 Pro. Because it has one of the larger sensors, it travels very well and is fairly friendly for a pro quality tool when it comes to price-wise. Now, we also fly with an Inspire 2, like you see back there, but we usually have to send a full team into the field in order to actually use it. We'll have an operator working the controls, a couple visual observers, a director of photography. We'll operate the cameras on a second remote. There's a lot of coordination to film with our Inspire 2. Now, talking about quality, sensor quality is going to be a key factor in determining what your image quality will actually look like. Larger sensors have greater capability and will get you a higher resolution image, depending on how sharp of an image you wish to capture. A sensor may or may not have a significant impact on the results you're striving for. Now, many sensors in drone cameras are now about roughly 1 inch. Image resolution, or how many pixels you can fit into a frame, is also worth considering. Your photography goals may be satisfied actually with lower resolution. Just depends on what you wish to accomplish. Now, just as important as resolution is the format of the file. Raw images are much more flexible than highly compressed images like a JPEG, for example here. Depending again on what you wish to do with your drone photography, portability will also affect whether you can take your drone with you and what you want to do. If you're taking a commercial flight somewhere and are limited by luggage size, an 11-pound drone may not be the best choice for your drone photography. Trust me, we've carried this on an checked this on an airliner before in a big Pelican case and everything else. It it's not the easiest of travelers, just to be honest with you. Grabbing that Mavic Pro makes life just so much easier because it can fit in a suitcase. Now, beyond technical specifications, perhaps the leading factor in determining what kind of drone is right for you is honestly, what can we afford? Now, you can step up to a heavy lift drone carrying a medium format Hasselblad shooting 100 megapixel stills for about the cost of a small condominium, but that's if budget's truly of no concern here. So there are plenty of small, affordable drones out there that can be fun, but don't offer what some of the higher cost drones do, like longer flight time, higher image quality. As a drone photographer, you want to bring back great results. The rules of photography apply to drone photography, so consider the rule of thirds as you frame shots to add visual interest and adjust variable settings for the conditions that you're actually shooting. Timing your shoots during golden hour, when the world gets gold, rosy light that makes the images glow can enrich the colors that you capture. Typically, this is the last 45 minutes before sunset and after sunrise. Beyond the basics, one tool that can help you identify great locations is actually Google Earth. Scope out places with interesting texture, symmetry, or contrast. Perhaps one of the best features of drone photography is that you can take a bird's eye view shot where the camera on the drone can point actually straight down. This perspective really shows why drone photography can be so attractive. It's a new angle that we wouldn't get or couldn't get regularly with most of our photography was done from, well, the ground or even an airplane, honestly. Now, one way to improve your skills at anything is to look at what people are already doing well. Drone photography has been around a long enough time that we have the drone equivalent of the Oscars, the Drone Awards, which started in 2018. And of course, if we're talking about photography, we can't leave out Instagram. The top 3 drone hashtags are, of course, all drone related, followed by DJI and drone photography. The 4th most popular drone hashtag is Dronestagram, which is also a website where people upload their drone photos and have them rated. Photography is certainly one of the most compelling aspects of flying drones. They give us this perspective that is just so different than what we could accomplish on the ground. We hope at Remote Pilot 101 that this video gives you some history on how far we've come since 1860, a look at the tools out there to get you started, some techniques to keep in mind, and really taking inspiration from the folks who are out there wowing us all. So I would love to see some of your photography. Let us know and post links, or if it's on Facebook, post it directly right there in the comments. We'd love to take a look at it. Listen, enjoy the rest of your day, Remote Pilots. Thank you for making Remote Pilot 101 the most popular Part 107 course on the market. Can't wait to read your comments. We'll see you. Remote Pilot 101 is the most successful Part 107 test prep course on the market, with over 18,000 tests passed. It's one price, and you get our updated initial and brand new recurrent course for life. It's 2 courses for the price of one, and it's for life. See the actual test questions, learn the material, take the practice quizzes, all at your own pace through our easy videos you've already grown to love. Visit remotepilot101.com to become a member for life and learn more.